Name the type of quadrilateral formed, if any, by the following points and give reason for your answer. So we have to plot basically, and we have to come up what kind of structure it is. So it's given in a particular order. This will be your A, B, C, D, but our diagram will always help. Okay, a small diagram, not too complicated. I know I emphasize on diagrams a lot. It helps. It helps. So we have the grid system. You need not again draw such a big, small one on the sides. Not too small though. Helps. So -1 and -2. So that's my first point. 1 and 0 is somewhere over there. So this is again -2 and -1 is, sorry, -1, 2 is over here, and -3 is to the left, and 0 is over there. So we need to join them. It looks like a kite actually as of now. So we're not sure. Anyways, so we'll call this as ABCD. Point A is -1, 2, -2. B is 1, 0. C is -1, 2. And D is -3, 0. So my trick here generally is find the diagonals. It's like a gamble. I mean, it's a gamble only. It's not like a gamble, it's a gamble. If in diagonals, you'll find the answer to be, I mean, if the lengths are equal, then you got your answer. Actually, by default, you have to find diagonals for most of it. So let's begin with that. Why diagonal? I'll explain it. So to begin with, you need to write given what points we are considering, and their coordinates. So point A, point B is 1, 0. Point C is -1, 2. Point D is -3, 0. This are X and this are Y, right? And we have working. So we're looking at what? We're looking at the distance formula. It goes like x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square to the power of half. And so we have the first one. We'll find diagonals, right? AC square. Okay. So we have AC is minus of 1, minus of -1. Right? Clear cut working for your negatives. And minus of -2 and minus of +2 is -2 square. So this will be 4 square, sorry, 4 plus AC only, right? Okay. So this will be 2 square is 4. This is 16. So this is 18. So AC is equal to, oh yeah. Oh no, sorry. This is 0. So this is square root of 16. So that is 4 unit. Right? That's 18. This is 0 now. So next is BD, DB or BT square. So we're looking at -3, -1 the whole square plus 0 plus 0, 0 square. If you write it or not, doesn't matter. So the process will be that you'll get 16 over here, and dB will be equal to square root of that. So that is 4 unit. Good. We found the diagonals to be equal. So the probability that it is square and if not rectangle is 100% now. So the probability is like pakka that it will be either of this. So to check if it's a square or a rectangle, we just have to find the adjacent side. So why is that I am telling this is for sure that it's a square or rectangle? So we found the diagonals. Since the diagonal length are equal, means this happens in quadrilateral, which is a square if not a rectangle. So now if I find adjacent side, if they are equal means it's a square, right? All the sides are equal, not opposite. If I just find opposite, then again you won't be able to judge the figure. It has to be adjacent, which are equal. If they're not equal, then it's a rectangle. So it's a win-win. Just doing by doing less calculation, we are finding a lot of information. That's the whole idea. Reducing the calculation. So 1 minus of minus 1, the whole square, plus 2 minus 0, the whole square. So this is 4 plus 4, that's 8. So BC is equal to square root of 8 units. So we found BC value and DC. We have to get smart. We can't do everything. It'll be a lot of work. So minus of P the whole square plus 3, so 4 and stuff. And this is 2 minus 0. So this is 4 plus 4, 8, right? So DC is equal to square root of 8 units. Actually, we can further reduce this, 2 root 2 units. And the formula is A whole to the power of n is A to the power of n into B to the power of n. And this 2 is 2 root 2 units. And yes, the diagonals are equal and the sides are adjacent sides are equal. So we can conclude the figure is a square as diagonals are equal and adjacent and the what is it? Adjacent sides are equal. The figure is a square. Okay, right? So let's check if it's so. So till now, I had this is a new code. I just made it. It helps us in plotting different triangles or quadrilaterals or anything in our coordinate geometry. So let's give it a try. Enter the number of points to plot. So we are plotting 4. Enter the coordinate point 0 x coordinate. So I'm going with point 0 and point 1, 2, 3. This is Python indexing. That is, it always starts with 0. So I just want you guys to get familiar. So I'm doing this. So the points are -1, -2, and this is 1 and 0, and this is -1 and 2, -3 and 0. Right? We have the plot. Right? So it looks like not like a square though. So why is it? Because the grids are not square. So if I make the grid square, okay, I think yeah, almost a square. Now if I up it, zoom in and stuff, so that you guys can see clearly, you can see it's a square, right? Now it's better. Now we're looking at a square. So yes, what we found was correct. You can see at the check the points out, -1 comma -1 comma 2, and this is 1 comma 0, and this is -1 comma 2, and this will be -3 and 0. Yeah, we have the right points. Good. So it's a square and we are done. Now you can pause and have a look.